welcome viewers to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I am going to talk about the great lessons that I have learned through my vlogging experience. Now, first thing that I have learned is that no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, the one surest way to never ever fail, to one day reach a point of success, is to keep shooting. Keep shooting, keep trying, and always move forward. What I mean is this: Michael Jordan said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Now, the issue with many people today is that they are afraid of being criticized, they're afraid of being judged. And because of that, they refuse to share their thoughts, their opinions, and for some people out there, they're even afraid to laugh and review the emotions that they have because they have this fear of wanting to be perfect and wanting to be of a certain standard. And daily vlogging has allowed me to learn that it is okay to fail. It is okay to fail when you try something. And in fact, the surest way to learn is through failing. But what a lot of people don't realize is that there is a spectrum to success and perhaps failure. That is, when I attempt something, for example, let's say I choose to upload a video on a certain topic. I believe in my current channel there is a video on my experience with having a treadmill desk. That particular video, even up to now, probably only has like 10 views. But the thing is, who cares now? Because with this mentality that I have of posting a video every single day, my concern isn't so much of, oh no, I don't know, will people like this one video that I share? No, because when I post this video today, my concern tomorrow is what will I post and share about in this new upcoming video. Now, change this to draw parallels with how people approach life. If you only talk to one person, if you only take initiative on one person, and that one person rejects you, you feel like you got rejected 100%. But if you are able to just go ahead and ask 10 people out, for example, and maybe 8 of them reject you, there are still the 2 of them that are willing to go out with you, for example. And this same principle of what they call the law of averages is a key factor in whatever it is you're trying. Be it the sales jobs that you are trying to go for, be it the even academic questions that you're trying to solve. The most important thing is to keep shooting and keep trying. Now, just to give an example, when I was trying to start this channel, I thought to myself, hey, I think the most I can do is to do what most YouTubers do and upload videos once a week. And after a while, I decided that I wanted to challenge myself and I decided to go for a 100 days challenge. And I'm so grateful that I decided and chose to post a video every single day, because this actually gave me a sense of momentum. And from what I mentioned in my previous video, I no longer plan intricately, but rather speak what I believe from my mind and as well as from my heart. And this has been a very therapeutic experience for myself, because I'm able to understand even my own thoughts and my own feelings when I just speak forth the word and hopefully in the process be able to educate and help some of you gain a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of help. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is that the fear of failure happens because you haven't failed enough. You fear doing certain things because you haven't failed enough. Now, what I mean is this: I learned in a psychology class that when phobias exist, the one sure way to get rid of phobias is to expose yourself to that particular phobia. So if you're afraid of snakes, the way to get rid of that fear of snakes is exposure to snakes. And my lecturer at that time went on to explain that this is the reason why most fears and phobias continue to perpetuate. Because when you're afraid of something, the natural human response is to run away from that. Run away from that source of fear. If you're afraid of doing mathematics question, what do? You run away from it. And because you do that, you are never going to be good at it. Whatever you are weak at right now that causes you to fear, it could be public speaking. Now, I'm from a Toastmasters club. I used to be from Toastmasters, and I've gotten to a point where I no longer fear public speaking because I do it so often. I may get some degree of uh, jitters before I go ahead and speak, but because I've exposed myself to speaking over and over and over again, I'm able to, for example, now just look into the camera and just share my thoughts impromptu without really planning much. I'm able to express my person, and the principle behind this is because I dove right into my fear. I dove right into my fear, and therefore I have overcome my fear. That's a very important lesson. And even in this NoFap channel, what I want to say is many people watching pornography have fears. I don't know about you, but I know people who watch pornography as a form of escapism. Because in this world, many people reject us, we feel pain, we feel judged, and sometimes the safest place is to just find a screen and just jerk off to it. But what many of us do not realize is that we are simply running away from our source of fear rather than facing it head on and growing stronger in the process. Now, sometimes in church, what they tell tell us is don't pray for an easy life. Pray that you will get stronger. And that is exactly what I espouse and I believe in. If you find that your circumstance now is overwhelming, that it is tough, don't wish that your situation is easier. Make yourself better. It could be it could be getting on a no-fap streak, which will give you energy, confidence, and an ability to assert yourself, or schedule your time better, exercise better so that you will have greater alertness and mental faculties. Whatever it is, keep shooting. I don't want to find you in a place where you have lost all momentum and that you're just stopping and stalling. And this very channel is testament as an example of how I take action on a daily basis. And if you look at my channel history, what you will see is my philosophy of always moving forward, my philosophy of keep shooting. Because even when I went overseas to Myanmar, I kept on shooting, I kept on filming. And that is the way, that's the one way that when you apply this same mindset to whatever it is in your life, let me tell you, you will succeed. It may take you 3 months, it may take you 6 months, it may even take you 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, who cares? Because one of the things that you will realize as you keep taking daily action is what I want to talk about. Thirdly, that is doing something daily builds momentum. It builds momentum. Now, what I mean is this. Now that I have gained momentum in filming a video every single day, it is actually harder for myself to stop filming every single day. And things and ideas just keep on flowing and flowing and flowing. I'm able to keep talking and talking and talking because now I have improved. I've in fact been practicing every single day by speaking, by looking at the camera, and by sharing my thoughts and actions and feelings. And it is this one thing that you will need to be able to push through in this life that you have, and that is momentum. But the thing is, momentum is like rolling snow down a hill. It starts really small, but when it starts rolling and rolling and gathering more and more snow, it becomes unstoppable. And by posting this one video, it seems very minuscule. But when you realize that this is UFC number 75, that I've been posting a video every single day for 75 days, what you will see is momentum and the effects of momentum, and it's a beautiful thing. Now, don't get hung up or caught up with spending 10 hours on whatever craft you want to improve on. Don't do that. Do something small daily. Do something small daily. If you want to improve, for example, the way you play the guitar, do it daily. There's no need to lie to yourself and assume that when you're a beginner, you'll be able to play the guitar for 3 hours straight. Forget it. Practice for 15 minutes every day and then stop. But make sure you do it every single day. And in a year's time, when that momentum just that force of habit just kicks in, you will be able to do it effortlessly. It's the idea of automating the things that you need to do. And in fact, it doesn't even require much effort when you automate your action and form certain crucial habits. So what is it? What is it that you want to get better at? Make sure you do it every single day and don't allow the momentum to stop. And it might take you a month, a year, or even 5 years, but if you're able to honestly maintain the momentum for 5 years, you will become so good at this whatever skill that you are trying to improve yourself in. It could be jogging, it could be playing the basketball, it could even be coding for whatever reason. Start small, set that momentum up, and you will set yourself up for greatness. Now, if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, share it, and I'll see you again.